I believe that content isn't necessarily going anywhere, but content as a whole is not really evolving. There isn't a lot of systems in this content creation realm that really give back to the viewer. It just takes away their attention span and then directs them towards a selling point. But I think that selling point can be amplified by doing giveaways. And by doing that, you're giving them a actual reason to watch your content. You're giving them a chance at something. Content for content's sake is good if it's entertaining, but this is also a two-part video where I wanted to talk about not just content, that was a short summary of where I think content is going, but of the state of the world. Well, you see, humanity is relying on autonomy, believing in AI, and believing in machines. All of the rich are pouring their resources into these machines to make our lives easier. But I genuinely think we need to make things less expensive and give people the opportunity to actually be engaged in their world. Like, for example, I drove a stick shift for the past 2 months. The clutch died out on me, but it earned me a good bit of money at my part-time job. You know, the margins were there where I could make the money. That was good. But I think that there's a fundamental good when it comes to driving a stick shift. I think that Elon Musk should focus his energy on creating a vehicle that is inexpensive, widely available to the masses, and is stick shift. Stick shifts save thousands of dollars when it comes to actually building a vehicle. Now, why I think giving a vehicle to the masses is such an important step towards progress rather than a luxury autonomous vehicle is because it gives people the ability to grow. A vehicle gives you the ability to get to a job. A vehicle gives you the ability to pick up your kids from school. It gives you the ability to travel. A vehicle, your own vehicle actually does something for you. Now, where I'm going with this is that everything is outrageously expensive. We have to figure out a way to make things more affordable. And we have to learn to work with the machines, not just them taking away our jobs completely. Because humanity needs a way to make money, humanity needs a way to have some sense of purpose, and humanity needs a way to be able to manage their time, because having no job and doing nothing 24/7 isn't a realistic good thing for mankind. But I think a stick shift makes people focus more on the road. I've personally driven a stick shift and it changed my driving drastically. I was able to focus on the road. I was more in tune with my environment. All of this automation, all of this scrolling, it's making us less in tune with our environment. And I'm sure the data shows there are more accidents every year because we're becoming more numb and more out of sync with what's around us when we're driving. So, in context, or in let me think of what I'm trying to say. In the end, we have to be more engaged with our with our society. We have to be more engaged with what we're buying. We have to be more engaged with our automobiles. Our automobiles are such a heavy reflection of who we are and what we do on a daily basis. And I think that giving people the ability to have an affordable vehicle that is more standardized and subsidized will let people build a foundation from their part-time job or their full-time job. And it will give the restless wanderer the ability to go out there and take film photographs, or it will give, any type of artist the ability to travel and create better. Because once your vehicle is cheap, you're able to do stuff like that. Now, this is just a theory of mine. I don't know if we could actually pull it off. I think we could. I mean, we need to make something inexpensive, and the first thing to do that would be make the automobile inexpensive, which we can't seem to figure out how to do that. Anyways, that's all for today. Subscribe to the room. I'm going to be making more shorts. I'm going to be doing more giveaways. And this long form video was kind of a one-off. I don't know how many I'm going to do. So thank you, subscribe, and have a good day.